A.C.B.A.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog Nice coming at you with another daily news update. So just tapping in really quick. Please go back, check out last night's episode of the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. Episode 249 is available for your listening and viewing pleasure. I talked about how I would pretty much be MIA for the next 72 hours or so. Got a lot going on this weekend, but I figured I'd tap in really quick just to give you a couple of updates. Been a pretty good week, a pretty good few weeks for Marvel Legends. Past few reveals and pre-orders have been great. One thing we talked about briefly last night was the upcoming Hawkeye and Sky Cycle and the inevitable re-release of this figure with a different deco. Hopefully that means we will get an updated Dark Hawkeye, but I'm sure they wouldn't pass up the opportunity to give you this figure single carded on a retro card or something as well. So if you don't bite on the box set with the Sky Cycle, then I'm sure you'll have another opportunity. Just like we're going to get a redeco of the Extremis Iron Man from the Puff Adder Build-A-Figure wave, and we'll get Iron Patriot. So hopefully Hasbro will be rounding out quite a few teams. There are a lot of teams that are open, pending right now in terms of completion. I talked about that on the podcast. And with the reveal and pre-order of the Moondragon and Drax 2-pack, we have yet another team that we can start building in the Infinity Watch crew. Now, I talked about this on the podcast as well, how this actual costume for Moondragon is not accurate to the costume she should be wearing when Drax is wearing this particular getup, or when he looks like this, the more beefier version. Her costume is accurate to a more modern look, but not the one we would need for the Infinity Watch crew, which also includes Adam Warlock, Gamora, and Pip the Troll. So hopefully those will be coming. I highly doubt we will get the very scantily clad version of Moondragon, though. I talked to you guys about how I got the Chad Build-A-Figure wave. I did build Chad, even though I didn't really mess around with the other individual figures. I just had to make some room in my bag to transport this stuff home, basically. So I will be talking about and messing with that when I get the opportunity. In Mezco news, the Nautilus crew builder is about to start charging. I told you guys that I was already charged for Destro, which I'm going to give to Fabio. I really don't like the way the chest looks on this Destro. And I was also charged for Mr. Freeze, hoping to get that soon. And finally, real quick hit here. We talked about Ramen Toys a bit last night and the fact that they're not only offering the kind of flaming skull head for potential Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, but now they're also offering a full figure. How are they going to pull this off? I'm not 100% sure, but shout out to my man David Walton. He showed me this post from the Marvel Legends Collectors Group from Eric Espada, and he says, so the car is $200 US, 50 shipping plus $15.90 for the flame pack, plus another $15.90 for the interchangeable car parts, plus another $40 for Ghost Rider. That's $321.80 before tax, and that's the early bird pricing. You know that if you guys back this early, then you get the opportunity to get it a lot cheaper. But he also says add on another $50 if you don't get the early bird. And the HasLab was basically $350, so that would actually be over $350 before taxes and everything. And he's saying, should have backed the HasLab. And you know what? I'm not saying anything. I'm just reporting the news on this one and just putting it out there. I do think that the HasLab was overpriced. I've been saying that. But if it would have got fully backed, we would have got 4 figures, the card, flame effects. They just did a bad rollout. I keep saying that as well. But it looks like they are slow rolling this, Ramen Toys, and the price is steadily climbing for you to have a complete sort of not engine of vengeance. But we'll have to tap back in and talk about this on the next episode of the podcast a little more in depth. But yeah, just leaving you with these things. Let's talk about it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you guys as soon as I can, but probably not again this weekend. All right, peace.
I'm in the game, I'm grinding, I got to play 24 hours in a day, 7 days out the week, I never sleep. I'm on my grizzly bear, 52 weeks out the year, yeah.